All right. Apologies for that again. On the monthly time frame for the XY, as seen right here, we can see that price is still maintaining its bullishness. Although at the start of the month of February, started with a bearish candle, and on the weekly time frame, as seen right here, on the weekly time frame, there's a shoulder, sweep, break, price returned into the shoulder, and we're seeing some push to the downside. On the daily time frame, it's pretty much same thing, right? Swinging from point A, sweeping rather from point A to point B. You can see that price actually retraced into this very level and seeing some push to the upside. And this actually coincides with a shoulder level right here, shoulder sweep break, and price returned into this very level to the shoulder at 106 spot 124. Price returned into 106 spot 124, and we're seeing some reaction of that level to the upside. Right. And down to the 4-hour time frame, as seen right here, there's actually a left shoulder for a sell actually. There's a shoulder here, sweep break. Price should return into the shoulder at 108 spot 071. Price should return at 108 spot 071 on the 4-hour time frame, and down to the 1-hour time frame. Right, as seen right here, there was a box pattern failure. Price was supposed to react when it got to this very left shoulder, but we're seeing more push to the upside. And rightly so, because I see price trading into rightly so, because I can see price trading or buying all the way into this very left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame, residing at 108 spot 071. Right. So my outlook for today is actually a buy to sell, a buy into this very level, this left shoulder at 108 spot 071, and a sell off that very level once price trades into the 4-hour left shoulder. Now to GBP USD. My outlook for today for GBP USD. On monthly time frame, price is still bearish. Down to the weekly time frame, we can see more bearishness. Direction is to the downside, of course, right? And I can also see the classic box pattern here. The shoulder sweep break, return into this very shoulder, and we'll see price selling off once price straight into the shoulder at 1.32301. And on the daily time frame, it's pretty much the same thing. We have seen price has taken out this very high at 1.25784, and I want to see price retracing into this level. I want to see price retracing into this left shoulder at 1.23560 on the daily time frame before riding all the way into this very left shoulder on the daily time frame. Right, there's a left shoulder right here for a sell, and a left shoulder for a buy has already printed out. All we want to see is price retracing into this very left shoulder before riding the buy all the way to this level again at 1.3256 on daily time frame. But intraday, what am I expecting price to do? Right. So for today on the GBP USD for the 4-hour time frame, I can see that price has traded into this left shoulder sweep break. Price is presently sitting at the shoulder at the left shoulder at 1.25886. Right. So we may see some reaction of this left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame, and down to the 1-hour time frame too. Now to the 1-hour time frame, we can actually see that price is pretty much doing the same thing. Price has retraced into this left shoulder, and we want to see some push to the upside. We want to see some push to the upside. So price may be bullish of this point because we can see that it has already fulfilled what we're actually looking out for, which is trading into this very left shoulder here, shoulder sweep break. So price is presently sitting right here actually. Price is sitting right here actually. So if you're looking out to buy, I think here's a good place to buy GBP USD from. And of course, there's a fair value gap right here that price may react off from. There's a fair value gap here that price may react off from. So if you are taking the buy on GBP USD, your first take profit should be at 1.26521. This should be your first take profit if you're already looking out to pull the trigger for the buy on GBP USD, and there's liquidity residing here, right here, that price should grab and what have you. So the buy for GBP USD is already ripe, so you may want to take that trade. On Euro USD, the monthly time frame is still very bearish, as seen right here, and the weekly time frame apologies for that. Right, so on the weekly time frame, as seen right here, there's a shoulder, sweep, break, price may return to the shoulder at 1.09045, and we may see some reaction of that point. On the daily time frame too, I can see the left shoulder right here. You can see the classic box pattern for a sell. On the daily time frame, we have the shoulder right here, sweep, break. We may see price returning into the shoulder at 1.11455. We may see price react when price gets to 1.11455. And on the 4-hour time frame, I'm seeing right here. Right, so we had this level marked from Wednesday, the very box pattern, classic box pattern, shoulder, sweep, break. Price is, looking to trade into this very left shoulder at 1.03530. So once price trades into this level on the 4-hour time frame, I will be willing to take my buy positions for Euro USD. Last on list being on the 1-hour time frame too, it's pretty much the same price level that I want to see price trade into rather. I want to see price trade into 1.03530, because there's also a left shoulder residing right here that price should react off from. Right, so this is my outlook for today, right? I sell into this very level on the 1-hour time frame for Euro USD, and once price fully trades into this level, I am willing to take the buy all the way to clear this very liquidity residing at 1.05235. So 237, I beg your pardon. So once price trades into this very level and sells into this very level, I will be willing to take my buy positions. I'll be willing to take my buy positions on Euro USD. So this is my outlook for today for GBP USD. I'm looking out to buy GBP USD. I'm looking out to sell Euro USD, and I'm looking out to I'm looking out to buy Euro USD. I beg your pardon. And we have already seen the price point at which we'll be interested in taking those trades from. Apologies. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I guess you can hear me now. So I was saying that once price trades into this very level, one spot 03530, I am interested in taking the buy on Euro USD. So I'm looking out to buy GBP USD and buy Euro USD, and in turn, I'm looking out to sell the XY. So please, if you have questions or a different bias from what has been analyzed, I will be taking questions now, and we'll be looking at what you are seeing differently from what has been analyzed. So while we're still typing in our questions and our different biases, the registration for the FX Bootcamp March edition is currently ongoing. If you want to, see how we trade on the floor, chat us up on 081 6099 5030. The box pattern is 1 over the number of strategies that we use in entering the market. If you want to know how we trade on the team, the various things that we see before executing, signing up for the FX Bootcamp is a good place to begin. And we have a robust community and support system once you sign up for the training, right? So to make more inquiries again on how this is being done, on how to register for the training, chat us up on 081 6099 5030. GPP JPY will be analyzed shortly after I leave here. Lekon will be coming up for his own analysis on gold and yen basket, right? Yes, I just said that we're having an analysis of gold and yen basket right after my own session. Later will be coming up after this very short break that we will be going on. See you all by 2 p.m. Cheers and God bless. Hold on, Later is coming on for his own session. See you all by 2 p.m. again. Cheers and God bless. Great.
Yeah, a fruitful morning from this side. Good morning, everyone, once again, and welcome back to the Market Call brought to you by the Battlefield Trading Team. A great analysis thus far. Okay, so this morning we'll be going into the analysis of the precious metal, and from there we are going to move to Japan to see what is going on the yen basket and relate it to the other yen correlated pairs. All right, so just let's take it all through for the precious metal. I want to believe everyone, you can hear me loud and clear, and also you can see my screen right now. All right, so let's start from the monthly time frame for the precious metal. Now, if you look at the precious metal on the monthly time frame, you are going to observe you are still very much bullish all the way to the upside. This month, it happens that month on month, the precious metal keeps creating a higher high, all-time high to be specific. However, on the weekly time frame, this week happens to be a bearish week for the precious metal, just as it is being analyzed, and we are going to be moving deeply into it to see where exactly are we heading to. But from the view of things right now, you are going to observe after this massive move. So the best thing to be done is just draw your Fibonacci level all the way from this thing here to the top. All right. So let's have that. Let's have it all the way to the eye. Just the way we have it here. So where we are expecting the retracement is to this 50% fib level, which is this more of this flip zone that we have here. So that is on the weekly time frame. So we build our case for the precious metal right from the monthly to the weekly to the daily and so on that way. All right. So this is the weekly time frame. We are expecting some level of retracement all the way into the 50% fib level, and from there we can now pick up again. All right. But however, we need to understand the fact that we are still very much bullish on the precious metal. Okay. So that is the weekly time frame analysis. You may just want to mark the 50% fib level to see price reaction when price gets there in any time, and that may not happen this week or even next week. But from what we are seeing, the momentum this week was heavy for itself, Then into next week, we may now see what will now happen. All right. Now on the daily time frame for the precious metal, we've seen how that price already broke out from the trend line. All right. We have a trend line since the resumption of the bullish move to the upside after it broke out of the 22,600 level. And we can see how price has been bouncing from the trend line all the way back up. So our analysis earlier this week is we want to see some sales on Monday into Tuesday into Wednesday all the way to this trend line. Then price react from the trend line back up. But price got there on Wednesday, reacted back to the upside a bit, then collapsed all the way down again. And right now, we've seen yesterday candle close below the trend line, and that is giving us some level of pre-information what we should expect moving forward next week. And from what we just saw on the weekly time frame, we also have an hint of what we should expect next week. All we just need to do is to gather some fundamentals, more fundamental data just to back up our move for the week, for next week particularly. But today, seeing that we are looking more of a bearish day after the close of yesterday candle, today's resume again to continue the bearish move. But on the lower time frame, from 4-hour time frame, there's something we have there where we may see price react back to the upside, but not to form an all-time high again today. No, but we are going to see some reaction to the upside. So let's check it on the 4-hour time frame. Now, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, remember on Monday, we are expecting price to come all the way to take out liquidity here and give us our set entry inside of this zone. And we saw that happen Monday. Yes, that was on Monday New York session. We saw our price did just exactly how we analyzed on Monday, and it started selling all the way down. Yes, we took the trade, but got out somewhere below liquidity here because I was expecting that price would get here and get out. All right, price got there and keep selling, and we've been expecting it to push all the way back up again, but it's not. But there's something I'm seeing on the 4-hour time frame. We see how price took out liquidity somewhere here. Then it's built liquidity again to create the high again and start pushing to the upside. So my view of the precious metal right now is this level is going to be taken out this morning. We are going to see how this level is being taken out. So after this level is being taken out, liquidity around this place is being taken out, then we can now see price now trade into this zone just the way we have it here. So from this level here, we can just take some level, some buys all the way to the upside with our stop loss somewhere around this place. So it's a bit much, but when price, we don't just jump into trade when price take out this level. You just have to wait a bit and see your buy signature. Then that is going to give you that confidence of trading it. All right. Now I know someone would ask, what is the buy signature that we are going to wait for when we get here? Our FS Bootcamp students understand that well. So if you want to get that, all you just need to do is just reach out to us. Then we'll give you more details about that when you join our FS Bootcamp class. All right. So this is it for the precious metal on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. And on the 1-hour time frame, what exactly are we still looking out for on the 1-hour time frame? After the buys, if the buy starts from this level, just the way we mark it here, where exactly are we expecting it to get to? I'm seeing the buy come all the way back up again to take out liquidity at this level. But I expect this high to still be protected. Price should not break out of this high. You get the point now. So that is it majorly. But after this buy again, can now see price reaction moving forward all the way to the stop here. But I'm still saying that price is more likely to come and take out this Tuesday Asian range, the high of Tuesday, take it out. Then we may now see the move to the downside to that flip zone on the weekly time frame. So that is all for the precious metal right now. And for the now trade, if you want, okay, what is the trade we are expecting now? There's nothing to do now on the precious metal except price get to that point. All you may want to do is you want to refine that 4-hour time frame into a 15-minute entry then you take that moving forward. Does that make sense? Now, all right, let's quickly get to Japan to see what is going on the yen basket. Now, the yen basket on the weekly time frame, we can see that after this massive push, just the way we've always been analyzing, that we expect it to still come a bit down, but there are levels at the top that keep calling price, and this is the level, particularly on the daily time frame. You are going to see on the daily time frame, we have that IUFPD just inside of this place, very tiny fair value gap. You can see it here. This is the fair value gap. You just have to train your eyes to see it well. All right. So this is it. This is the fair value gap. You see it both from the left and right, and that is what exactly price intend to test. And we see how price, broke out of this resistance all the way to the upside just on Tuesday. All right. Now, where exactly are we now heading to for the yen basket? Remember, we still expect the yen basket to come all the way into this liquidity level, to come and take out the liquidity by the downside here. But what we are seeing after this breakout of this resistance here, I'm expecting that price should, test this fair value gap, then retrace into this split zone for it to push back up. That is the one side of the story for the yen basket. The other side is, as it's coming right now, if we go to your 4-hour time frame, we find in on 4-hour time frame. As it's coming right now, we want to see it take out liquidity around this level again. You can see how liquidity is being built there. Price take out this, created this low, then a massive push to the upside. So we expect that price should come, take out liquidity around this level, and then go back to that daily POI. All right, so that is for the yen basket. So if you are expecting this on the yen basket, what should we look out for on GBP/JPY? Now, if the yen basket is tanking all through to that level, where should we expect GBP/JPY? What should we expect from the GBP/JPY? So we expect GBP/JPY to rally also. So what I'm saying for GBP/JPY is for it to come, take out liquidity here. So this is it for today on GBP/JPY. If price takes out liquidity here, and we see liquidity being taken out already here. And we now begin to see sell structure within this place. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame to see what exactly is in that point. All right. Now you can see that we have the order block inside of that level, and that was what our price reacted to yesterday. So we want to see price take out yesterday high. When price takes out yesterday high, now is a two-side story for GBP/JPY. Price should take out yesterday high, but this high should be protected, one, or price should take out just liquidity here and trade into this shoulder. You can see this shoulder just right here. Let me draw that out. This is the shoulder here. Good. Can we see that? So this is the shoulder just at this point here, and price should take out liquidity around this level, tap into this shoulder. Then it will now begin to see, that's why you must wait to see your entry signature after price takes out liquidity here. Wait to see your entry signature, or else price may still come and take out this high. But if price takes out this high, then you now start watching to see your entry signature for itself of GBP/JPY again. But from the structure we have currently here, we've seen the shoulder, we've seen the sweep, we've seen liquidity build, and we've seen how price broke all this low to the downside. So it is expected that price should come, take out liquidity here, tap into this shoulder, give us our sell signature, and we can begin to short GBP/JPY all the way to the downside. So it's two-side. When price takes out this level here, then we should wait for price to rally. So it's going to be about 23 to 25 pips SL, and we want to see it short to the downside. So that's the first short. But if price takes out this high, wait to see the next entry inside of this zone. All right. So that's for GBP/JPY. And lastly, if you just check it on 15-minute time frame, I think it makes much more sense on the 15-minute time frame that way, that price is still coming all the way, and you can even see where the full side of the liquidity is residing just inside of this zone here. And I'm even seeing a fair value gap inside of this place. So just allow price to get there and we can follow through. GJ has been delivering for the past 2 weeks. If you trade it well on your structural basis, All right, so a quick one to AUD JPY on the 4-hour time frame. You are going to observe on 4-hour time frame for GBP JPY is also very much bearish, but let's see it on the daily time frame. Now we've seen how that GBP JPY took out this liquidity level that we've been expecting it to take out yesterday. Now, after this level is being taken out yesterday, remember there is a level that we analyzed inside of this week long time ago, sometimes last year. So you can still go back, refine, but I'm still expecting price to come inside of this place, but it's going to be after this retracement that is happening right now. After price retraces up here, then we may now see price trade back into the zone. All right. So if you go to your 4-hour time frame to see what exactly is going on there, you are going to observe after the sweep of liquidity around that side, then you want to see a proper break of market structure on the lower time frame, of which we've not really seen clearly. To trade back up, we've not really seen that clearly. So someone may want to check 5 minutes. Are we seeing that? Yes, we've seen it on 5-minute time frame. However, I don't believe too much on the lower time frame because they may be a bit, decisive. So what I want to see is price trading all the way into this level here. You can see how that price is. Let's check it on the 1-hour time frame. Good. This is it on the 1-hour time frame. How that price should come. It is very tiny and very dicey. How that price should come all the way here. You can see that this candle took out liquidity around this level here and broke structure to the downside. So I'm expecting price to come all the way, take out this eye, and this eye should be taken out. Then price should tap into somewhere around this shoulder level here. So this zone that you are seeing here is a sell zone for me for AUD JPY. All right. So that is what we are looking out for AUD JPY. However, if you see a buy structure within this move that is forming currently, you may want to just follow it through to that level. Okay, so that is for AUD JPY. Lastly, before we call it a day for USD JPY, if you see USD JPY, just as the way we analyzed since Monday, you've seen how that price is still very much moving all the way into the flip zone that we're expecting it to get to on the 4-hour time frame. Yesterday, we see some level of strength on the dollar. Even early this morning, we've seen that happening on the dollar. But I'm expecting price to just trade into this flip zone. Then we begin to sell back for USD JPY. All right. So on the 15-minute time frame, just wait, hold on till price gets to that level, that flip zone that we have here. Then we may now look for opportunity to short all the way back down. So that is all for the market color for the yen basket and also the precious metal in the yen correlated. Yes, if there's any question, you can easily type in the chat box before we call it a day. All right. Is there any question? If there's any question or you have some other view that you want to see, then we may quickly look at that before we call it a day. And remember our FS Bootcamp training. Today is the last day for this month's edition. Next month, you can easily enroll, and we are giving a discount to the first 10 people who enroll for next month. So you may be part of it, and all you need to do is just reach out to us on our WhatsApp line and get added to the community where we analyze together and take trade. All right. So that is going to be all for today. Make sure you trade cautiously and use your proper risk management strategy. Once again, I'm Lekon sharing. Cheers and God bless.